Welcome everybody to Forza Horizon 4, and today we're taking a look at the 2020 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. Now this has been in production since April 2019. The name itself harkens back to the original Gladiator that was produced between 1962 and 1988, and this is actually the first pickup truck from Jeep since 1992 when the Comanche ceased production. So it's been nearly 30 years since Jeep has made a pickup truck, and it's about time that they have, because pickup trucks are still really rather popular. And this isn't just a visual upgrade over the Wrangler, which it is based upon either, because this can carry 1,700 pounds in its bed, and it also has a standard towing capacity of 4,000 pounds, while it has front and rear axle electric lockers and an electronic disconnecting front sway bar, so it can articulate its front a bit more when going off-road. So definitely a workhorse over the Wrangler, because you definitely can go off-road in this, which you can do in the Wrangler, but you can also obviously carry a lot more in the rear of this, and you can carry more people in more comfort as well, because even though I think you can get at least 3 passengers in a Wrangler, especially the 2-door, you can definitely get probably 4 passengers in the 4-door, but yeah, you can get more people in this in terms of actual just pure space, because it's just longer, and overall just got more interior space in general, even if in retrospect that this is basically the 4-door with a pickup on the rear. You definitely can carry more as a result of the rear on this pickup, and all as flat as possible where necessary, which is all nice and good. And it's obviously got 4-wheel drive, off-road tyres, and plenty of ground clearance as well. Do like the look of it, to be honest. I like those vents on the hood, and obviously you've got the Rubicon decals on the side as well, along with the Jeep Gladiator badges. And you can also do something on this that you can also do on the Wrangler, which, to be honest, I wasn't expecting. But you can also roll back the roof as well. Don't know why it knocks £10 off, which is a bit ridiculous in terms of this game, but you can roll back the whole roof, which you can't actually do on the car, on the Wrangler on this game. So that is pretty sweet, to be honest. But it does mean a bit of a clash of styles, or tonal indifferences, because underneath it, and in terms of what it can carry and what it can tow, it feels like a workhorse of a vehicle, but then have a rolling back roof as well, it feels a bit more like a sport utility vehicle. So it's a bit of a mix of the two, really. But the big problem with this car is the fact that it's got the same engine as the Wrangler Rubicon. So it's a 3.6 litre V6 engine producing 285 horsepower and 260 pounds-feet of torque. Now that wouldn't be a problem if this didn't weigh more than the Wrangler, but it does, as it weighs 5,073 pounds, which is 941 pounds more than the Wrangler. So way more in the way of weight. Obviously a larger vehicle in general, and it's dealing with the same power, same torque and same engine as the Wrangler, and it feels extremely lazy on Jeep's part to not give it a new engine, to be honest. You can get an eco diesel engine, but that's not going to be any better, and that actually has a lower towing capacity than this. So bit of a shame really that they've not taken full advantage of this great looking car with all of the capabilities that it's got, with a better, more powerful engine to make up for the weight, because it really does need it. But nonetheless, let's get out onto the open road and see what this car can do. So being heavier and having no extra power over the Wrangler, this is hardly a sporty vehicle. It's certainly no thrill-a-minute car, but it's still capable of dealing with the rough stuff, which is what you buy one of these for. Pretty much just like the Wrangler, but obviously unlike the Wrangler you can carry a lot more in the process of going off-road. So even though I doubt many people are going to use this as a work vehicle, it definitely is one that could be. But I feel like it's got a bit too much of the sport utilitarian vehicle aspects going for it, with the rollback roof, and you really rather a nice interior, which I forgot to show off on the Forza Vista mode. So nice red dashboard, and you've got nice dials and a lot of equipment in general. But I just wish it had more power really from a better engine, because even though this engine is supposedly really rather good and reliable and whatever else, it's just not powerful enough or torquey enough to really deal. with the weight of this vehicle, and I can only imagine it's worse when you load up the bed or you're towing a vehicle, because yeah, more than £5,000 is already struggling to you know, probably get a move on, so you add another £1,700 in the bed with that, and yeah, you're going to have a extremely slow car. And then if you're towing something up to £4,000, then you know you're going to be at snail's pace, quite frankly. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but I guess I've come to the you know, to expect that Jeep in some regards are really rather quite cheap and lazy in their you know, in terms of what they do with cars. They repurpose engines, they repurpose body chassis and all that lot, because this is at the end of the day just a Wrangler with a longer body. So yeah, I guess it should come as no surprise that it's sharing the same engine. So yeah, I'll let you listen to the engine for a little bit, and then we'll talk about it some more. Sorry about those crashes there. I got distracted, but yeah, decent sounding engine, but again, no different to the Wrangler really. And yeah, but what is different is the acceleration. 0 to 60 in 7.216 seconds, 0 to 100 in 21.333 seconds, and a top speed of 129 miles an hour. For whatever reason, the top speed is slightly quicker on this than the Wrangler by 2 miles an hour. Maybe the gearing is a little slightly different for the additional weight or whatever, but yeah, this is slightly quicker at the top end. But the Wrangler can do 0 to 60 in 6.7 seconds, so it's more than half a second quicker than this. And it can do 0 to 120.6 seconds, so yeah, a good well over half a second quicker than this as well. So yeah, I know it's only a marginal difference, but you know, when you are dealing with extra weight in this, and you know, it can carry more in extra weight as well, just seems sensible to me to give it a different engine that has more power and more torque, but you just haven't. But yeah, on the whole, I do like it. It's a good looking vehicle. It's certainly capable off-road. Certainly got a lot of you know, practicality going for it, with the amount that it can carry, the amount of people it can carry, and yeah, the amount that it can tow as well. So if you're ever like towing a caravan or a large trailer, then you're certainly not going to have any issues with this whatsoever. And yeah, it's got a lot of charisma to it as well, because of the way it looks, and the interior being really nice, and the fact that you can pretty much go anywhere in it. And yeah, I do like the little details on it with the decals and those vents on the hood, and yeah, also the colours that you can get these in, because yeah, Jeep do offer some really rather nice colours on their cars, certainly ones that you're unlikely to see on your more serious off-road vehicles. So yeah, that is nice as well, but definitely could do with a better engine. And yeah, I can't imagine it's all that economical when dealing with all the extra weight that you can pile into this car. So yeah, that is a shame, but yeah, nonetheless, you can get this car via doing a free race championship, so it's easy enough. You're not having to do 50% of the season overall to get it. So yeah, doesn't take that long, and it is worth getting it, because yeah, obviously you can hoon this round off-road. You can swap an engine into it and make it even more powerful if you wish, and just have a lot of fun with it. But at the end of the day, it is flawed by that lack of a change of engine over the Wrangler. But nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.